What is going on, miners, and welcome back to the Hobbyist Miner channel. So we're going to go ahead and unbox something today and also talk about the Veddha frame. But over here we have our two laptops. If you guys watched a previous video, I'll put a link in the upper right hand corner. We talked about mining with the unMineable Windows platform. We are mining VeChain over here as well as DogeCoin. Over here we have our 5 470s as well as a 570 4 gig cards mining Raven coin. Check out those awesome LEDs on the GPU risers. We just got that in a few videos ago, actually. We talked about it there. So over here, we have quite a stock here of cards that we are going to be going ahead and actually putting in this frame, as well as a stock of a few other things, power supplies, things like that. But let's talk about the video title. Veddha frame, okay? Let me be honest. Veddha frames are amazing. They're awesome. They do exactly what they're supposed to do. They really have a price tag of about $25 in reality. Like they are not worth more than $25 to manufacture or anything like that. These frames are awesome. So I am not playing down the fact of what Veddha frames are. I'm not saying get rid of your Veddha frames. I'm not saying that you shouldn't buy Veddha frames, but maybe buy them down the road or in the past, you know. A lot of people have them. A lot of big miners have a boatload of them. Good for you. They have gone up in value just like GPUs have. So a Veddha frame traditionally was around like $25, $30, $40. Now they're up to several $100s, just like GPUs are, because supply cannot meet the demand. So what do we do about that? Well, I'm actually going to sell my Veddha frame. And you might ask, well, what are you going to do then? Because you got a whole setup in your Veddha frame. So let's go ahead and talk about that. So we got a little care package here. This is from the guys over at Misfit Mining. If you guys haven't checked them out, go ahead and check out the link in the description below. It'll take you over to their Discord channel. Some of you guys may have seen these yesterday, I think, or the day before on Red Panda Mining's channel. We did put in our order pretty much, I guess it was the same time as him, as we just got these in a few days ago for our batches. I just haven't had a chance to do a video on them. So, what are these? And why are they going to cause me to sell my Veddha frame for a bunch of hunks of plastic? Well, let's talk about it. So I ordered two sets here. These are actually GPU hangers is what these are. So let me show you a little bit about how these work. So this GPU hanger, which is awesome. These are actually printed, 3D printed by a guy named ChumpChange. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel in the description. And we got 12 of these, as well as a bunch of these standoffs here. So what's going to happen is we're going to take all of this, all of this, all of this. Oh, camera is going crazy. Let's see if I can refocus that, guys. There we go. And all of that there, and we're going to put it in this metal rack here. So all of this is coming out of here. And we are going to use these clips to go ahead and hang our GPU. So if I go ahead and take this here, now granted I'll get rid of this bubble wrap so you can see it. Okay, here, let's move this aside. Okay, move our cards out of the way. Oh, look at that, it's kind of hanging on there. Take a look at this. So, it hangs, depending on your size of your metal racks, they have all different sized ones. You hang them on here. Dude, this bubble wrap is about to get punched. They hang on here, and then they don't go anywhere. Okay, they just sit in place here, you see that? So instead of using like a zip tie or anything like that to zip tie them, you guys are probably familiar, have seen these wire racks used with GPUs hangers. So we're going to go ahead, let me pause the video. I'm going to pull one of these cards out and let me hang a few of these to show these off a little bit. So I'll be right back. Give me a second. Alrighty guys, we are back. Take a look at this. It's so cool. So the way these work is they have these little hooks, they slide in, okay? And then on top of that, you can see here, let me pull this off, I'll show you. Okay, so you put your card in just like you would go ahead and put it into a case. And then on top of that, you have your set screw, and you go ahead and put your set screw in there. And then you tighten it, and look at that. It tightens directly down there. Now look, you break out the X. There's an X in the middle. if you take a look here, check this out. So you see how these have like an X? These break away. You see? You can see the pile of them right there. So, God, my camera is focusing like crazy tonight. So you break that away, and what it does is it allows you to add this bracket here, and it's actually pretty cool. It actually has like Misfits Mining right on there. Here, let me see if I can get it to show up without dropping a card. All right, let's see if we can take a look. It was there. There you go. You can kind of see it. Sorry. New camera. Not very good with it yet. Misfits Mining. You see how it's etched in there? It's really sweet. So, this is just a demonstration. But what we're going to go ahead and do here, guys, is we're going to sell our Veddha frame, make a few $100 off of it, right? What do they go for now? $200-300 is what we're going to do. And so we're going to sell this sucker, and then we're going to go ahead and put all these cards in here. We're going to put a motherboard on one of the racks. I got to change the shelving here. And then you look at it, we got all these different HP power supplies. So we're going to put like one top corner here. We're going to put one like HP power supply over here. And then we can put our motherboard in the middle. And I did end up buying like extra long USB male-to-male cables. Yeah, so it should be exciting. So that's why I'm selling my Veddha frame. And that's why I'm not recommending it, because honestly, the Veddha frame is a couple $100, right? A set of these were like, I don't know, $30 maybe. I don't remember the exact price. I'll put a link down below. But like 2 sets of these, I think put me back, what, $80 I think? Okay, so maybe it was 40 and 40, but $80. So $80 to hang these. It's like, I'm going to go ahead and use these and then put another order in to ChumpChange for another whole set with the group over at Misfits Mining, because it's ridiculous. And then these here, we talked about these. These are actually all standoffs. So take a look at this. Gosh, my camera. Let's see here. So you go ahead and they're actually made to click in to your rack, and then look, it's got like a little platform on it. So then you put your motherboard on top. You know, you can kind of get a whole set of these. They have them for motherboards, they have them for power supplies, everything. So it keeps it off the metal, because you don't want any of the circuit boards to go ahead and touch metal, so it keeps them off of it. And yeah, so I think my biggest challenge with using, they call these like baker's racks, these metal rack shelves here. The biggest challenge with these is going to be figuring out good airflow, like how I want to do this. So I have a few thoughts with it. Tell me if you guys have seen any, but what I'm thinking is I have 5 of these fans, okay? And then I have a whole other box down here of them, and I'm thinking about creating a tunnel of doing the fans on the top pushing air upwards like this maybe, and then putting another whole set of 5 on the bottom pushing upwards, so that the cards are in the middle, and then you have a set of air pushing up, and then like a push-pull. So these are pushing, and the ones up top are pulling the air up, is what I'm thinking, but we'll have to go ahead and see. Anyways, guys, that is my game plan. In the next couple few videos, I'm going to go ahead and get this built, and you'll see an empty Veddha frame put up on Facebook Marketplace or offer up, and you'll see my new setup all set up in here and good to go. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and click subscribe. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, man. I would really appreciate it. You guys have been turning out like crazy and subscribing to the channel. Feel free to give it a thumbs up. The thumbs up, what it does for me is it goes ahead and recommends the video to other miners, which is great. Kind of spreads the word and grows our community. Other than that, guys, have a good one.